Welcome back to our Rewire Your Nervous System series. And this is an opportunity to not only connect to movement and to your senses, but it's also an opportunity to start a path towards something deeper, something that goes beyond the idea that we have of yoga, that is not just movement, it's actually this idea of what's underneath the layers, what's underneath what we think we are, what's underneath what we think is yoga, what's underneath the idea of expansion. So this is an exploration and an invitation to maybe drop the previous ideas that you had of what you are, or what you can do and what you can be. And it's also an opportunity to feel again, to come back to your senses and to come back home. So find a comfortable sit. And begin to let your eyes feel soft, but your eyelids heavy. And eventually close your eyes. And soften back into your breath. Breathing deeply towards the sides of your pelvis. Creating space between your rib cage and your hips. So letting your spine grow taller towards the sky. And even as you do this, soften your shoulders, soften your neck. And soften your eyes back, almost as if they were being pulled back deeper inside of your skull. And connect with the central axis, almost as if there was a river flowing through you, the inner fountain. And take a slow, deep inhale here. And a heavy exhale. Continue making your breath slower. And try to make the exhales a little bit longer than the inhales. So you're taking an inhale in about 4 seconds. And you're making your exhales about 6 seconds. So deep inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heavy exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Deep inhale, 3, 2, 1. Heavy exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue breathing slowly at your own rhythm. As you continue drifting deeper behind your eyes, bring your right hand to your left collarbone, almost as if it was the first time you were touching that space. Letting your fingertips explore those tissues, but going beyond the idea of just tissues. So there's something underneath the skin. Allow yourself to explore and sinking deeper into that space. And with a heavy hand, give yourself 5 taps or slaps there. Bring your hand down to your thigh. Breathe. And with your left hand, come up to your right collarbone. Soft rubbing at first. Continue breathing deeply through your nostrils, but imagine you're pulling the air from a deeper space behind the bones of your face. Sinking deeper with your fingertips into the valley behind the collarbone. And with a heavy hand 5 times there. Take a deep inhale here. And a heavy exhale. Bring both hands behind the corners of your jaw, right in front of the thick muscles coming down the sides of your neck, underneath the earlobes. Let your fingers sink in deeper into that space. And you can even explore what happens if you open your jaw here, you open your mouth, and then sinking deeper into those tissues. And with heavy hands, you can keep your hands here, you can cross your arms in front of your neck, and then 5 times there. And bring your hands down to your thighs, breathe. Bring your right hand right above your left armpit, in between the muscles of your shoulders and the muscles of your chest. Keep breathing deeply as you let your fingertips sink in deeper. With a heavy hand 5 times there. And switch to the other side, left hand, right shoulder, right chest. Beginning soft and then sinking deeper. And 5 times there. A deep inhale here. And heavy exhale. Bring both hands to your sternum. You can interlace your fingers and begin to rub up and down those tissues. So you're exploring the spaces between the points where your ribs meet the sternum. And then heavy tapping with your fingertips. Breathe almost as if we're breathing through your fingertips or in the space between fingertips and sternum. Now begin to draw a line towards your belly button with one hand only. When you get to the point between belly button, the middle point between belly button and the end of your sternum, begin to rub up and down or in circles, soften your belly as much as you can. Allowing your fingertips to go deeper. And the tendency here for the belly is going to be to hold back. So allow the belly to be as soft as you can, but also let it be a guide. So if it's telling you to stop and don't go deeper, do that. And then with a heavy hand 5 times there. Deep inhale. Heavy exhale. Now bring both hands to the space where the muscles of your thighs meet the muscles or the tissues around your pelvis, the front part of your pelvis. So the hip creases, feather-like touch at first, and then sinking deeper. And 5 times there. Bring the soles of the feet to the ground in front of you and find that space underneath your knees. Let your fingers explore and sinking deeper. And then 5 taps there. Now bring the soles of the feet together. Explore the area underneath the ankle bone, in front of the Achilles tendon, moving those rivers up and down and maybe drawing circles there. And heavy tapping there, 5 times. Cross your cross your feet, cross your legs. Cross your legs and find your comfortable seat again. Letting your sitting bones be heavy on the ground and close your eyes. Breathe deeply here. Now we're gonna do our double breath. It's gonna be only 45 seconds double breath. So for those of you who have done the previous days of this nervous system series, this Rewire Your Nervous System series, you probably already know it, but those of you who are new, it's gonna be a deep inhale, but it's a short one and sharp. And then another one, but it's a little bit shorter, and an exhale through the mouth, like you're dropping everything to the ground, like you're dropping your breath to the ground. So it's gonna be something like and of course I'm exaggerating a little bit with my nostrils. It doesn't have to make a noise like that. It's more coming from a deeper place underneath your heart. And then another one, and then an exhale through the mouth. Something like that. So we're gonna do that for 45 seconds. Take a deep inhale in preparation. A heavy exhale, empty all out. And again, deep inhale. Heavy exhale. And begin. "25 seconds more. 15 seconds. 'On your next exhale, empty all out and hold at the bottom. Even as you hold, soften your shoulders, soften your neck. You can even move your head a little bit as you continue holding. Now take a slow, deep inhale and hold it at the top. And even as you hold, drink a little bit more in, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, and hold. Drop all your senses here. Keep the shoulders soft and the neck relaxed. 10 seconds more if possible. Take a slow, deep inhale. Hold at the top for a few seconds and exhale all out. Come back to your natural breath. Notice the sensations. And trying to keep this energy of the depths. Come to your all fours, hands and knees. And connect with that grounding sensation. Letting the connection between the outer edges of your hands happen and the outer edges of your hands and the floor happen. So you're shifting the weight of your body side to side. You're lifting the low belly and you're letting your sitting bones pull back. Continue breathing deeply down to the sides of the pelvis. Keep the elbows a little bit bent. Now, move your hands a little bit forward so they're not landing directly underneath the line of your shoulders. They're landing a little bit forward. And now place your elbows where your hands were. And instead of keeping your hips way up, slide your knees back so your hips are at the same level of your heart. And even here, begin to find a little bit of internal rotation of your thighs. So your heels are falling a little bit to the sides and your thighs are internally rotating. If this is too easy, slide your knees a little bit further back and find a shake. Continue breathing deeply. Keep the low belly lifted. 4, 5. Deep breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to all fours. Breathe here. Now walk your fingertips back until you find yourself on your knees. Begin to find a little bit of a bounce. So you're tucking your toes under and find a little bit of a bounce. So your sitting bones are pulling back and your knees are going deeper into the ground. Imagine they're going deeper into the ground. And also begin to connect with the stabilization of your outer hips. The way to do that is sinking, as you sink your knees deeper into the ground, or imagine that's happening, also begin to push them apart from each other as you continue bouncing here. And keep the low belly lifted. Stabilize the outer edges of your hips. Soften your hands. Bring your hands in front of your chest. Soft hands. Soft shoulders, soft neck. Lengthen the back of your skull so your spine is growing taller towards the sky. Now begin to lean back. Keep the low belly lifted. Instead of dropping your head back, keep the lengthening of the back of your skull. Deep breath towards the sides of the pelvis. And then bring your hands in front of your chest. Take a deep inhale. Lean forward. Open the wings here and fly. Chest towards the sky. Exhale. Begin to lean back again. Keep the low belly lifted. Even here, your sitting bones are pulling back. Lean back until you find a little bit of a shake. Even here, find a soft internal rotation of your thighs. Lean forward, inhale. Open the wings and fly. Exhale, lean forward. Sitting bones back. Deep inhale, inflate and fly. This time as you exhale, imagine your right heart is going deeper inside of its cave. Bring your fingertips right next to your right knee. Let your left hand, left arm float like an elephant trunk on top of your head or in front of it. Keep a little bit of a bounce. So in front of head will be here. Instead of keeping it tight and stiff, soften that arm as much as you can like an elephant trunk. So in front it will be here, on top it will be here. Find a little bit of a bounce here. Imagine your left armpit and your left hip are you're creating more space between those two. So imagine a rainbow growing towards the sky. On that side of your body, deep breath as you bounce here. And as you exhale, bring your left elephant trunk in front of you, caressing the ground. Left fingertips next to your left knee. Left heart goes deeper inside of its cave. Right elephant trunk floating heavy on top or in front of your head. Exhale, go to the other side. Right fingertips next to your right knee. Deep inhale, inflate your left arm up. Heavy hanging. Exhale, other side, last one. Left heart goes deeper inside of its cave. Right arm floating like an elephant trunk on top of your head. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, open the wings and fly here. As big as you want, as small as you wish. Exhale, lean forward, last time. Gather here. This time, tension your arms, tension your fists. Deep inhale, open the wings and fly. Exhale, bring your hands in front of you on the ground, all fours. Sit on your heels. And as graciously as you can, begin to lay on your back. Lay all the way down to the ground. Stretch your legs all the way down, all the way out. Your arms heavy by your side. And close your eyes if you're not there yet. Breathe here. Soften the space around your eyes and between your eyes. Connect with the heaviness of your bones, the heaviness of your heart. Imagine your pelvis getting heavier, drifting deeper. And as you begin to come back to the space between your eyes, as you begin to come back to your home, your body, take a slow, deep inhale and begin to move your hands, your fingers, your toes. As you exhale, open and close the palms of your hands. Move your feet. Stretch your arms out like a T. Stretch your legs. Stretch your arms behind your head or in any direction you wish to. And then as graciously as you can, trying to keep your eyes closed, come back to a comfortable sit. Take a slow, deep inhale. And a heavy exhale. Again, deep inhale. Heavy exhale. And before opening your eyes, take this moment to be thankful, to connect with the energy of gratefulness with the universe, with yourself for bringing yourself here to this space. And if you want, softly open your eyes and think about something you want to be grateful for today, and imagine you're grabbing it here and you're bringing it to the heart, and then you're knocking on your heart 3 times. And then another thing, another person, your family or yourself, something that you're grateful for, grab it, bring it to your heart 3 times. And last time, think about something else that you're grateful for, bring it to your heart, knock on it. Bring your hands to your thighs. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing yourself to explore this new way of moving, this new way of going deeper into yourself. Have a beautiful day or night anywhere you are.